Hey, gorgeous family. This is another Sunday Vibes episode, and it's actually episode 11. Can you believe this? 11 episodes ago, I decided to create a show called Sunday Vibes. And look at us. We are at 40K on our page. Listen, this is amazing. This is just show how consistency is everything. Now, we're removing the backbone of this chicken because sometimes, somebody can be your backbone, but in reality, you really don't need them. You just got to, take them out the equation so you can be a juicy, succulent, tasty looking thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. Removing that backbone because we don't need it. It got to go, okay? It's stopping a lot of stuff. So it's just got to go. It got to go. So that's what we're doing, removing that backbone, and then we're going to clean out all these guts and everything that's in this chicken because we don't need that. That's just extra stuff we don't need, and it got to go. You need some lime, you need citrus. You need to hit it with lime, lemon, sour oranges, whatever citrus you have. Not no oranges, just it has to be acidic, okay? Now, squeeze that into there. Make sure the juices and crevices, you get it everywhere. It's everywhere. You just want to make sure you hit it good. Massage it through everything, okay? This is very important. It's called a meat bath. I have that on my Patreon account. Click the link in my bio so you can grab that, okay? Now, spray that with olive oil after we rinsed it out, with some water and stuff like that. Make sure it was clean. We're going to add some cotton oil, pat it dry, of course, and then season it up. Okay, we're going to season that baby up. We're going to give it some love. I'm not too light with this season because it does not have salt like that at all. It's very minimal. And I just want to make sure that everything is coated nicely. Now, this one, I'm going to hit it very lightly because it does have salt, okay? We want to make sure we put love in our meat. So that's why I'm talking to it right now. And I'm like, yeah, you finna taste good. My family finna enjoy this meal. They gonna love this and they gonna take a good nap today, okay? That's what I did to the chicken, and this is why it came out so juicy. Now, we're going to bake this on 375 for an hour. We're going to cover this up with aluminum foil. But first, let's hit it with the juices that it was marinated in, okay? Let's do that. Boom, bam, going into the oven. Now, I know my mom, if she's watching this, she's going to be like, girl, you cook canned beans. Don't call me no more. And it's okay, Ma. Listen, you used to get up in the morning at 5 a.m. to start with these beans. I wasn't going to do that. Or you cooked it the day prior. Ma, I wasn't going to do that either. So canned bean it is. I'm using organic canned beans. So, Ma, it's better, okay? We're going to use onions, okay? And we're going to use butter, thyme, also some scotch bonnet pepper. We're going to add oil to the skillet. We're going to add the onions. We're going to add the thyme. We're going to add the pepper. If you have some garlic, go ahead and add the fresh garlic, about 2 tablespoons of that, because garlic is everything. So we added the beans in there, and we're going to add a little bit of veggie broth to that with some cloves. You have to hit it with some cloves to get that authentic taste, okay? Butter, seasoning, let it simmer up. You want it to just simmer up so it can get all flavors. It can get, cooking right. Yeah, it's cooked already, but you want to infuse flavor. That's what you want, okay? Rice. We're having this rice, and it's easy because it's over the stove. A lot of you guys use rice cookers, and that's okay. Remember, there's a math to this rice, and I'm going to come back to that. The beans are going, and it's going, and it's going, and it's going great. So we're going to add a little bit more of veggie broth to that, and we're going to let it simmer up. But we're going to use a potato masher to mash these beans a little bit. I'm not sure if it's called potato masher. I know I use it for my potatoes, and I said masher because I'm Caribbean. So that's what we're doing. We're mashing some of these beans up. Not all of them, just some of them. It's also going to release some starch into that, make it a little thick. You know what I'm saying? A thick sauce. That's what we want. So to the rice, we're going to use, remember that every cup of rice, you're going to need 2 cups of water. So if you're going to use 2 cups of rice, baby, use 4 cups of water. Okay? And we're going to let this simmer up and let the water evaporate. Put it on 2 and let it cook down and simmer. Okay? We don't want it on high heat because you're going to burn your rice. The beans are looking good, but we want it to simmer down a little bit more, okay? But first, let me remove this scotch bonnet pepper because my family won't eat the food if it's too spicy. So let me go ahead and remove that. The chicken is looking well. It's halfway through. So what I did is I butter it down, okay? I should have just melted the butter and put it on there because I just wanted to show y'all this is what I'm doing, is buttering that chicken down, okay? We want color. We want crispiness, okay? That's what we want. The rice is looking good, honey. And I went ahead and basted the chicken up. Look at that. Look at that. So we're going to make a side dish, and it's Brussels sprouts with tempeh. I think that's how you say it. Light Life is the brand. And I just, fried up some bacon. Okay, faking, should you call it, and some Brussels sprouts. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So if you are vegan, now listen to the sound though when I take this meat out. I want y'all to see how beautiful this chicken is and how beautiful it sounds. Listen to this crispiness. Wow, that's just amazing, isn't it? Wow, that's amazing. So we made a nice side dish. Now, if your family is vegan or you're vegan or plant-based and don't want to have this chicken, this can be excluded out, y'all. This can be excluded out. You can just put look how juicy that is. Oh my God, girl. Again, killing it. So yes, like I was saying, if you do not want the chicken, you don't have to add it. Look how beautiful that meal was by itself with the Brussels sprouts, the bean, the white rice. You get what I'm saying? This is how you can cook for two. You're plant-based, but your husband and your kids ain't. That's all right. Cook the chicken separately and cook your sides and everything else and put it on your plate and eat. All right. Y'all have a beautiful Sunday. Okay, my kids are calling me. They hungry. Okay. I just had to show y'all. And Juju had to show us that he was done with his food and he's ready to watch this movie with us. And y'all remember to eat healthy, stay active, and be blessed.